Well, welcome back to the Mordecai Moment with yours truly, R.C. Blakes. This is day 6, and we've been working on inner healing. Today we're talking about grief is not limited to death, because some of the sadness you are carrying is actually grief. You may be grieving the marriage you thought would have, gone the distance, the child you never conceived, the relationship that never became reality, the years you lost, a parent you needed but never experienced, or the version of yourself you abandoned to survive, or maybe worse, abandoned for someone else who did not deserve that sacrifice. Grief is not limited to physical death. Sometimes we grieve expectations, identities, dreams, seasons, and even possibilities. Because there was no funeral, nobody recognized your loss. You were expected to keep moving as though nothing meaningful had died, but you were grieving. You are grieving. But unacknowledged grief does not disappear. It settles into the soul as anger, numbness, fatigue, or emotional detachment. Healing requires giving yourself permission to admit that something mattered and that losing it hurt. So today's action is, I need you to complete this sentence. I never allowed myself to grieve. What is that? Write it. Do not rush to make the loss inspirational. Do not immediately explain what it taught you. Sit honestly with what it cost you. Grief is not weakness. It is the soul acknowledging that something meaningful is changed. Mordecai mission, we create space for women to confront losses they have carried silently and move forward without pretending those losses were insignificant. You do not have to remain trapped in grief, but you must give yourself permission to recognize it. Join us in Mordecai Mission today. We'd love to see you in September. God bless you. Women who are strong enough to carry everyone else, but have never been given the space to confront what they are carrying within themselves. You may be successful, responsible, spiritual, accomplished, and still recognize that old pain is influencing your relationships, your confidence, your decisions, and even the way you see yourself. You may have spent years becoming what everyone else needed you to be, while slowly losing touch with the woman God originally created. And this is why Mordecai Mission is returning. Yes, there is going to be another Mordecai Mission cohort. Mordecai Mission is a live, 12-week transformational mentoring experience for women, facilitated by myself and my wife, Lisa. Together, we will move through 3 powerful stages. First, we will heal. We will identify the subconscious thorns, emotional wounds, and broken beliefs that have quietly shaped your life. Next, we will discover. We will uncover your authentic identity, your values, your purpose, and the woman beneath the conditioning. And then finally, we will become. We will develop the confidence, discipline, creativity, and habits necessary to walk fully into your future. But Mordecai Mission is not simply another class you watch. It is a framework that the Holy Spirit gave me to help women specifically break free and transform. It is a process you participate in. That is why every applicant will begin by completing a brief transformation readiness and program fitness assessment. The assessment will help you identify your most important growth areas, evaluate your readiness for the process, and determine whether Mordecai mission is the right next step for you. I don't want you there unless you know that this really fits your future. If you are ready to stop merely surviving what happened to you and begin becoming who God created you to be, apply for enrollment consideration today. Mordecai Mission, the live mentoring experience. Heal, discover, become.